I watched the Newbie episode 8, so you don't have to. And yes, it was a complete dumpster fire of a show. Let's get into this video. Before I jump into this video, I just want to say I am not a protester. I'm not a boycotter. I don't jump on campaigns. I don't do anything political or social. So if you're doing that, that's great for you, but I just don't participate in those kind of things. I wanted to watch this train wreck happen, and I did. I got up at the crack of dawn to watch this live performance. It did start late. NineStars posted on their Twitter account that it was going to start. It's supposed to start at like 7 p.m. their time, and they said that it's going to start at 8:30 p.m. their time. And then I waited till that time, and then it didn't actually start until 9:15 p.m. their time. So already we're starting out with some unprofessionalism. I don't know what was going on technically behind the scenes. They don't say. When I was watching the show, the live performance, it was probably about the most viewers it had was like 650 views, right? And when it was starting, it had like 596, and it started to drop to like 558 after Yoko did her performance. So Yoko is the first one to perform. She does the Newbie theme song with some dancers on stage. It's a very short song. And so once she's done performing that, people start leaving the live viewing. And then I started seeing a lot of negative comments on the live stream. There's mostly, if it didn't say anything positive, it was usually just like Yoko, just like I'm here for Yoko, I'm here for Yoko. But otherwise, it was like 5 people who were in the chat just spamming it with the same things over and over again. And I didn't understand that because I'm like, if they have like keywords blocked, why are they letting people just like openly spam their live feed? I don't know. No one was monitoring it. I don't know. I don't get it. It was dead quiet in the auditorium, and it was pretty awkward. There was maybe like 25 people in the auditorium, and likely that was the crew, or they probably hired people. I don't know. There was no translation, of course. Mint was there. She was introducing the 4 judges, which included Nani and Juan, and I thought that was really weird. And it was awkward too. There was like a few claps, but why is Nani a judge? She doesn't even have like an entertainment background. She's not been with the company very long, but she's a judge. Why isn't Yoko a final judge? Like, that doesn't make any sense. And I want to point out that Mint is a part of this, but she has not been that supportive of the show at all on social media. Mint has been friends with Faye for a long time, and I believe she is the reason why she took the job was because Faye recommended her. But yeah, she hasn't been talking about this show at all. But she did end up taking pictures with Yoko it wasn't to promote the show, but like Yoko took pictures during that day, and Mint was in the photos. So interesting. Nile and GalaGrace were the first people up. The views dropped significantly from 469 to 424. They sing and do a skit. Both are boring, and the skit is also like super long. The dancers for Yoko help with the skits, and there's a couple of extra people. It goes to like 434 viewers down to 419, and then again it drops to 381. Grace does her drum solo, and it's not good. It isn't terrible, but it's like clearly like someone who just learned how to play the drums. Nile does a DJ set and raps a little bit, and it's actually pretty good. I was like, oh, Nile, you're decent. And then they sing together again. The views go back up to like 446 at that point. Mint comes out, she talks to them probably about the process, and then the judges give their feedback. Yoko is there. She sits next to Juan in the middle of the 4 judges. So she's like in the middle, but she doesn't say anything. Super weird. Holly and Idea are next. Holly does her own song and dance, and it's pretty good. Idea does her song and dance, and it's good. They do a short skit that turns into like a dance battle, and that's kind of entertaining. The views fall from 338 and it goes back up to 422. I think people were coming and going looking to see if Yoko was going to perform or do anything else, and she does it, by the way. They go back, do their skit, and sing together. It's a sweet song. They actually have talent. I'm not going to like hold you. Not necessarily chemistry with each other, but like standalone, they were fine. The judges give feedback. Yoko just sits there and checking the comments. It's mostly just people spamming Yoko's name. Peam is next. It is her by herself because last episode Sorrow quit the show. She does a skit to start. Then she breaks out in song, singing in English. She was singing an English song, like an English pop song, and then like American pop song rather. And then she was lip singing. Everyone was lip singing. Everyone like recorded their songs and the lip sync the live performance. Her voice is pretty decent. Then back to her solo skit briefly, and then into another song. This one in Thai with dancing. It's actually pretty decent. Not amazing, but could definitely be developed. Views are in the 350 range. Mint chats to her, judges talk. Yoko takes pics of Peam and whispers something to Juan. Peam cries from the positive feedback. Noom and KritGrace. We know that Noom already said she wasn't signing with NineStars, so she's just fulfilling her obligation here. Both perform short solo skits to start. KritGrace sings an English, like American song. Her voice is decent. Dancing is okay. Then they do a skit together of like meeting each other, I guess, and then Noom does her solo song and dance, also in English. Voice is okay, dancing is decent considering she said that she wasn't a great dancer. Then they go back to the skit. Grace is singing Bad Girls by Toby. Again, the voice is good. Mint chats with them, judges talk, barely see Yoko in this clip. You can see some of the audience, and there are like two people in the back, they're on their phones while the judges are talking. The views are in the 350 range and drop to 326. And then a couple people in the chat start spreading Faye hate. Like, it was just so random, just all of a sudden, just like a lot of hate towards Faye. Then FourWheel and Gracie or Grace is Happy goes, they wrote FourWheel as FourWheelie on the screen. So I was kind of confused. I was like, since when is she FourWheelie? But all right. Then they start the skit in a club. Then FourWheel sings along. Her voice is great, actually. Gracie sings a song in English while playing a grand piano. The piano is pretty good, but her voice isn't that great. And then they briefly get back to the skit and a long dancing performance. Mint chats to them, the judges talk, Yoko just sits there. The views drop to 283, but go back up to 322. Their spam comments are still there. It seems like it's a couple new people spamming in there. And then either those people were banned or they just got bored and left. I don't know. At the end, the views were at 422. So it was hard to judge the acting skills from these short skits, but a good look at the dancing and singing skill sets. Also, the sound was weird at times with heavy breathing from the contestants being picked up. Mint talks to the audience. Then we see flashbacks of their time in the house. Yoko and Faye are in it briefly. It's long and it's boring. Views are in the 450 plus range. Maybe people think they're going to see Yoko. Mint comes back and introduces something. Then the screen is a video of the contestants' pictures. Then they all come out and then they sing one by one on the same song. And then they dance a little bit, but mostly singing to the camera. The views are up to 543. Mint announces the winners. FourWheel wins a favorite award with a trophy from Nani, and then she looks kind of confused. GalaGrace wins the popular vote award, and then one of the judges gives her the trophy and plaque. She looks very confused. But the ultimate winner, they awkwardly like kind of shuffle on the stage, and then the ultimate winner is announced, and that's Peam, and Juan presents the award. The views are up to like 636 at that point. Mint talks some more, and I guess that's the end of the show. The contestants get in a circle. They chat while a cameraman is filming them for like a really long time, but there's no dialogue. You just hear Yoko's theme song, and then they walk off the stage, and the live is over, and then it goes private. This was an hour and 55-minute show. Yoko was just used for views, basically. Like, she had a tiny performance, and then she like sat on the panel but wasn't allowed to say anything, so that was weird. Yet Nan is the judge, and then based on what I saw from GalaGrace, she shouldn't have won anything. I'm gonna just objectively, she's just not very talented in any sense. I didn't originally believe that Juan and Grace were dating, but after seeing the fan voting situation and then this show and her basically winning second place, I'm kind of convinced now. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me overall. Like, it's a silly and it's like really silly and unprofessional to me that that's happening. At the same time, it's just so ridiculous. And in the end of the day, it's not a good show, and NineStar are digging themselves in a grave, and it just puts more fuel to the fire for the people to continue boycotting because of what's happened. Who should have won, in my opinion, based off of like the live performances, is Holly and FourWheel, with Peam a distant third. Ultimately, the show is bad. Like, let's get to it. It's a bad show. It had some good moments, but overall, it's not worth watching, and it's a train wreck. And the fact that it's not even up, they played so many like copyrighted songs that I don't think they can even put the show on their YouTube channel. It's not up. It's been a day and a half, and it's still not on their channel. So if you didn't watch it live, it's gone. It's out of your hands. But anyway, that's my coverage of it. I hope you enjoy watching this train wreck with me. Usually I have like a video playing, but I don't have anything because I didn't record it at the time. I thought I could record it later, but it's gone. I won't be watching any more coverage of this Newbie. It was absolutely terrible, and I feel like I've just done a lot of community service for you guys, so I hope you're happy. And now you know what happened, and it was completely not worth the time. Definitely rigged, considering who won. And yeah, I don't understand what this company is doing and why they're doing it, but I feel bad for Yoko. That girl is just suffering in that company, and there's nothing we can do about it. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you like this stuff, please follow me on YouTube, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.
fucked up. Og jeg vil ikke dø med de tester non-stop. Hvis det ikke betyder
noget. Den koks mod systemet vi bokser. De andre hopper som lopper, imens jeg også er en